welcome back to the deep dive,
Back again.
where we like to, take all these different topics and like dissect them, like a frog in biology class.
Yeah, yeah.
But a little less messy, a little more digital.
Yeah, no scalpels required.
That's right. That's right. And today we are talking about something really cool. I think this is like cutting edge,
Oh, yeah, bleeding edge.
Bleeding edge. It's AI Streamline. And it is, we'll get to it, but it's for video content creators.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are a YouTuber, if you are a business that puts out videos, if you use video in marketing, any of that,
This is for you.
this is going to be something you want to pay attention to because I think it has the potential to really change things up.
Yeah, I think it does. And honestly, I think for a while, content creators have been looking for this kind of thing, right?
Absolutely.
Like, imagine knowing what your audience is thinking about your content while you're making it right.
Yeah, in real time, right?
That's the big thing here. So
So this isn't like afterwards you look at the analytics and then you kind of guess what went wrong
exactly.
and how to fix it. This is like you're working on it and boom, there's information coming in.
It's like having a co-pilot almost.
I like that analogy.
Right.
AI co-pilot.
So who's the brains behind this AI Streamline? It's a company called VisionTech AI.
Okay. VisionTech AI.
And they've got a pretty solid background in media analytics, in particular digital media.
So they know what they're talking about.
It's been doing this for a while.
This isn't just some fly-by-night
Right.
startup that just, got a bunch of VC funding and who knows what they're doing. These are the real deal.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about, what are the nuts and bolts of this?
Sure. So some of the really interesting features, one of the big ones is this real-time trend tracking.
Okay.
So it can keep track of what is trending online as you're editing your video.
Okay, so give me an example of that.
So let's say you're working on a video about, I don't know, maybe the latest dance craze.
Right, the latest TikTok dance or something.
Exactly.
That seems to change every 5 minutes these days.
Right, and by the time you actually edit the video and get it out there,
Right.
nobody cares about that dance anymore, right?
Right, or there's a new one.
So AI Streamline could actually tell you, like, hey, this dance, it's peaked, it's on its way down, or hey, you know what, there's this other dance that's really blowing up right now.
So you can adjust right then and there.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's incredible just from a time-saving perspective.
Exactly.
You're not spending all this time
On a video that's going to be outdated.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a huge one.
So what else?
Another one is sentiment analysis.
Sentiment analysis.
Okay. So it can actually tell you how viewers are feeling about your video.
Okay, wait. So how is it doing that? Is it like reading people's minds?
It's not quite mind reading, although it kind of feels like that. But it looks at things like, watch time patterns. Are people dropping off at a certain point? Are people rewatching certain segments?
Oh, so it can actually see like where people are leaving the video.
Exactly.
And that tells you something, right?
Yeah. And, it can even look at comments, if you're streaming live or you're getting comments on your video.
Okay.
It can even pick up on things like facial expressions.
Really?
Yeah, if the camera's on, of course.
Oh, wow.
So it's really like getting this deep dive into how people are reacting.
So it's really like you're getting feedback as you're making it.
Exactly.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talk about trend tracking, sentiment analysis. What else does this AI co-pilot do?
Well, one of the things that I think is really helpful, particularly for, people who are maybe new to content creation or want to really up their game.
Sure.
It offers these content optimization suggestions
Oh, yeah.
right in your editing software.
So it's like it's giving you tips?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So, it might say something like, hey, maybe, shorten this intro a little bit.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a classic, right?
Right.
Or maybe, add some visuals here. People are kind of getting bored at this point.
Oh, that's so helpful.
So it's really like having this AI editor like kind of looking over your shoulder.
I love it.
And giving you these little tips and tricks.
Okay, so I'm seeing the potential here.
Yeah.
You're saving time, you're getting real-time feedback, you're getting suggestions.
Making better content.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
So what are some of the benefits that people are seeing? Are they really getting more views? Are they getting more engagement?
Yeah. I mean, the early reports are really promising. I mean, people are seeing, increased viewership, which of course
Is the name of the game, right?
Yeah, better engagement, people are commenting more, they're liking more, they're sharing more.
And potentially if you're monetizing your content,
Right.
that could lead to more ad revenue.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, that's a big deal,
Yeah,
especially in this, creator economy that everybody's talking about.
exactly.
Now, I'm sure there's no such thing as a perfect tool, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are some of the downsides or the things that people should be aware of?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the big ones is going to be the learning curve.
Okay.
Like with any new software, there's going to be a period of, figuring out how to use it properly, how to really get the most out of it.
Sure. I mean, it's not just going to be magic, right? You have to actually
Right.
put in the work.
Learn how to use the data and really integrate it into your workflow.
And I imagine it could be a little tricky maybe to integrate it with your existing editing software.
Yeah, that's another potential hurdle,
Right.
depending on what software you use.
It might not be super seamless.
Right.
So those are some things to keep in mind.
Yeah,
But,
big girl.
the potential benefits seem pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of buzz about this online.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people are calling this a game changer, the future of content creation.
Yeah.
I've even seen a hashtag for it,
Oh, yeah. Hashtag AI Streamline.
hashtag AI Streamline. Yeah, it's popping up everywhere.
It's trending.
And it's not just like random people. It's like actual influencers and experts in the field.
Oh, yeah. Like I saw Tech Guru talking about it.
Yeah, Tech Guru.
And Media Mogul, they're both like really big in that space.
Huge. Yeah, so this isn't just like some
Yeah, it's not just hype.
flash in the pan. This is
Yeah.
like legitimate.
Yeah.
Which makes me think, how does it compare to some of the other tools that are out there that kind of do similar things? I'm thinking of like Content Pulse.
Yeah. So there are some competitors in this space,
Mm-hmm.
but I think one of the things that really sets AI Streamline apart is that level of detail in the real-time analytics.
Okay.
It's not just telling you that people are dropping off.
Right.
At a certain point, it's giving you insights into why and then suggesting specific changes.
So you know what to do.
Exactly. It's
Yep.
not just leaving you hanging.
That's a game changer.
It is.
It really is. Okay.
So,
I'm sold.
right. It's pretty cool stuff.
Where do we go from here?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I think this is just the tip of the iceberg, right, when it comes to AI and content creation.
Yeah.
This is a really exciting development, but it does raise some interesting questions.
Like what?
Well, could this kind of real-time feedback loop make content too reactive?
Oh, interesting.
What happens to artistic vision in a world where algorithms have so much influence?
That's a good point. And I
Yeah.
think that's something that, all of us need to kind of grapple with as
it's
AI becomes more and more
powerful
and more prevalent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So those are some things to ponder.
Well, that's a great place to leave it.
Yeah.
We'd love to know what you think out there. What are your thoughts on AI Streamline? Do you think it's the revolutionary tool that everyone is saying it is?
Yeah. Head over to our socials. Let us know.
Yeah, and if you really want to dive deeper into the world of AI,
Mm-hmm.
we have our main show,
AI for the People,
AI for the People.
where we cover all sorts of fascinating AI developments.
We do.
So check that out.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.